Hey guys, what is going on? It's me, Box12 here. Welcome back to another Realm of the Mad God video. We're on the testing server right now. It's private for the Deca partners right now so that we can show off the new Oryx 3 UT abilities. A couple of guys are already streaming it. I think Sebchoof is on the roll right now. Makes sense. So we just come on over to the mystery shop here. I haven't actually seen these yet, so this is going to be as much of a surprise for me as it will be for you. Oh, and we get enchanted keys. Haha. Oh, yep, that's all of them. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Let's keep it a surprise. Let's go get them. Okay, we have them all right here. Let's grab that spell. So the big thing, I'm sure it's on my mind too, but is there going to be RNG? Are these stats going to be the same as the ones that were leaked? Actually, let me see the walkie. Yes, it does have the RNG. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that these stats are the same as the leaked ones, but it's testing, so this is where feedback comes in handy. Let's see, 5 to 600 damage. Mayhem Aegis, 50% chance to boost defense by 15 for 3 seconds. That's actually the kind of RNG I don't mind all that much. It's because that is, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter, but if it does, cool. So it's kind of like, it's inoffensive at worst. Here, let's open this up. Let's see if it goes up. Yep, it did. That's right, it creates it on the ground. But it's only where you're standing. But you can move away from it, so you activate and run, and it'll still explode right there. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's right, we have the... So that's what the feature looks like. That looks nice. I think people were saying it was from either a private server or a hacked client, but it doesn't mean it's not a bad idea. That's pretty unintrusive, too. It's not too big. Tells you if it's empty as well. It's nice. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It's like an EP spell bomb, but you can move out of the way. So I guess that'll be good if you're, like, dragging a boss, circling around the room with it. Draconis, Marble Colossus, plenty of others that I'm not mentioning. Looks like the DPS is going to be insane, though. So yeah, like I was saying, the RNG here doesn't seem, like, unfair, because the biggest complaint about it being random was that it would make it unfair to use, because you couldn't rely on it in any way. But if the RNG is going to be a secondary feature that doesn't really matter, and it isn't the focus of the item, the focus here is just the raw damage, you plant it on the ground, do that. And you may be lucky to get a bonus. I think that's okay. I'm not upset about that, but let's check out the other ones and see how they are. Okay, so this is one of those... Whoa, we get the stagger effect. Stagger and counter like 03. Below 400 HP you get armored. When above, it increases your attack by 150. Oh, let's see that. Oh, the attack goes up for 0.4 seconds. Has a higher mana cost at 110. It also doesn't give you any healing. So the whole point is to armor yourself when you're weak. And you get a 150 attack bonus. Let's try that again. So that's a really short duration. It's good, but it's so fast, you pretty much have to know that you're going to land it ahead of time. Well, whenever there's armor break around, that armor's not gonna come in handy, but... So when you're in a pinch, you can get some armor for 3 seconds to help you out. But in every other case where you're above that amount, so if you have a ton of HP items, or just always getting healed, then you're going to get almost a half second of increased damage on... How many shots can you even get off in that time? Maybe 2. Oh, I mean, I guess if you're berserk, you can get more, but... So, interesting. You still get damaging, though, for 5 seconds. So you get damaging on top of 150 attack. I guess that makes more sense, where the balancing comes in. Let's go to another character. Let's try the old rogue out. So you get plus max HP for 4.5 seconds when used above 450 HP, so right now. And how long does that last? 4.5 seconds. That's a decent amount of time, actually. Not too bad. Stealth Guard, restore 20 HP when hit while invisible, above 55 HP. And does that happen multiple times? I wonder, because 20 HP is a really small amount. Let's go try that out. Emergency Ration, restore 80 HP when hit while invisible below 55 HP. 4-second cooldown, 3 defense. 90 MP actually is pretty much on board with the regular cloaks. So it's all about HP restoration. This whole thing is about regaining HP. Fun times. So there's the 20. Yeah, it really is only once. Try one more time. 20. Oh, no, never mind. It is working now. Well, fantastic. So that's exactly how it should be. 20. 20. What if I run through a bunch? I think that's the problem. If you run through multiple shots. Let's try. Well, in any case, it works how I would have wanted it to, so that's good. And then let's kind of take a lot of damage. Oh, that was more than I wanted to. But yeah, then it regains by 80. Okay, so... And you get 4.5 seconds of invisibility, so... And it doesn't really cost that much more mana. And there's no RNG. There's nothing about it that's random. So that plus 100 max HP will be good for regular combat in groups, since going invisible doesn't really help you a whole lot. So let's see this tome. Tome of the Tarnished Gods. Light Energy. Creates a healing holy orb when used below 400 HP. Okay, so we gotta go get hurt again. 60 HP up to 15 targets. Dark Energy. Creates a damaging darkness orb when used above 400 HP. Okay, and it stays right there going in circle. That's a pretty nice looking sprite. Oh, the orb does damage. My goodness. So I misread that. It said a damaging orb, so I thought it meant it gave you damaging. It does not, in fact, give you damaging. Oh, Crusade. Perfect time to... Oh yeah, plant that down. That's not bad, actually. Okay, now that I finally understand it. Below 400. Hurt me. Come on. There we go. It's more team-oriented. It's about giving... It's stationary, too, so it's kind of like Marble Seal or the Mushroom Tome, where you can't be super mobile with it. And actually, you can't spam it as much as the Mushroom Tribe one, so... That's interesting. Okay. I'll have to give that one some more thought. Alright, let's check this out. Helm of the Exalted Might. This one is awesome because it kind of looks like you're wearing Oryx's helmet, which is something I always wanted them to implement. Battlecry. You have a 25% chance to deal a burst of 1,000 damage to enemies within 5 squares. Plus 30 dexterity for 3 seconds and minus 15 attack for 6 seconds. So you get... I would assume the DPS is better. At least, higher defense you go, it might be a little worse, but... That's... You're getting Berserk for 5 squares, 5.5 seconds, in addition to all that dexterity. So that's really fast. It's a really fast attack speed. But then for 3 seconds after that, you'll be minus 15 attack with no bonus. Although, you'll have 2.5 seconds of Berserk still going on. So it's kind of evens out. It's not too bad. So really, it's just the insane attack speed that makes it super unique, and the possibility for a Battlecry, which I... Was that it? No, that's just the particle effect. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, was that it? I thought it was going to be something more visible. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so... Hard to tell when it's going off. I thought it was going to be more projectile heavy, but... So, even more so, if it does happen, because this is another random effect, you won't even really notice. It's just kind of a nice bonus. Ah, the Brutal Buckler. Wow, what a name. So, 350 to 450 damage. I actually can't remember. That's pretty average, actually, right? Oh, that's higher. Augmer does like 400. So that's a high amount of damage. So, Full Strength shoots additional radial projectiles with a longer range when used above 700 HP, which we have. Whoa. Okay, that looks nice. 4 attack and 10 def. So a little bit lower defense, but we're getting attack now. Interesting. Doesn't say it stuns, though, so it's really just all DPS. Tyrant's Toxin. Cluster Bomb. Let's throw it first, just see what it's like. Oh. Okay, so the initial Poison Bomb creates 3 clusters. Alright, 500 on impact, 750 over time. Within 3 squares, just for 2 seconds, so it's a quick burn. And then we have that good ol' RNG, 33% chance to restore 50 MP. So, 1 in 3 chance that you're going to get some of your mana back. Costs 150 MP already, that's like one of the highest poisons, I think. Let's see, let's try this again. How much damage do the clusters do afterwards? How many times is this showing up? Looks like it's only, the cluster is actually only doing 550. It's not like each of the 3 bombs is stacking damage. Maybe it is and it's just not indicating it, but... Okay. So it seems like it's good damage. It's pretty good damage. Doesn't have any sort of effect. It's all about damage, decent area of effect, restoring mana to use it again. You get 3 attack and defense, but -5 wisdom, which doesn't matter a whole lot when you have a good pet, but it does mean you will use your ability slightly less. The armor pierce is always nice, so... But yeah, that's a lot of mana. Need like a unbound MP ring on this. Kinda have to have a good pet or else you're not gonna be able to use it much at all. The damage does seem pretty good though. In practice anyway. And you're gone. I do like that triple spread though. Dark Ritual, 70% chance to summon an undead demon minion. There it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks nice. That's a pretty high chance too, so it's almost always going to happen. 250 damage every 0.4 seconds, and he lasts for 6. So, let's just round that to 0.5. So that's like 12 attacks. Still 0 HP, so it does not heal. So it's an all-damaging skull, but it really is all about that minion. And you can do multiple. Do they just kind of run around? They follow you. Okay. Let's go try that out. Do my bidding. Attack. Wow. That's a lot of demons. Alright, let's get back to full MP. And then we're just going to unleash an army. Of course, they... Right, no healing. I have to intentionally get close to do anything. So it has uses for sure, but there are times where absolutely not. 700 damage within 4 squares. That's really high. That's twice T6. Lasting damage. 33% chance to wound enemies ensnared within 5 seconds, dealing 750 damage over 5 seconds. Oh. Because it creates it around you, but you can stack them. So again, for enemies backing up, wow, okay, so a lot of these items are gonna work on 03, because there's a lot of times where he's chasing you. Orb of Conquest. Constructs a beacon that damages and curses enemies in 3 bursts. Oh, so it's on cursor location. Oh, that looks nice. Very quick, though. What if I do it over there? First explosion, curses for 3 seconds and inflicts 400 damage in 5 squares. Second explosion is a 6-second curse and 500 damage, so it actually gets stronger. And then the third explosion, 9 seconds of curse. Wow. Conqueror's energy, increase your attack by 10 for 5 seconds. Yep. But what if because I saw I didn't have it. Oh, no, it's just a cooldown, my mistake. So you have to wait 30 seconds before that effect can be applied again. 4 attack and 4 dex is a really good stat bonus, though. 120 MP, that's justified. It seems like it could actually be pretty good. Doesn't have a whole lot of range. Oh, let's watch. Oh, that was pretty good. Can you do it over walls? I think you can. Lost walls. Yeah, you can. Okay, sweet. And you can't really... There's a cooldown that lasts almost the same duration as the actual beacon, so you can't spam it. It's pretty much one at a time. But then you can immediately do another one, so... Not bad, actually. And there's no RNG. Let's look at this Prism. 15 attack for 4 seconds when used above 450 HP. Okay, so it's one of those. You'll always gain the upper hand if you can stay at high HP. Not bad. It's a 6-second cooldown for that, though, and it's only 4-second duration, so 2 seconds when you can't use it. Tactical Retreat, invisible for 6 seconds when used below 450 HP. Wow, so you become a rogue, and you still have the speed. So you really are a rogue. Who can teleport? You're a rogue with Planewalker. Wait, can you teleport? No, you cannot. You cannot teleport. 6 speed upon equip, though, that's nice. So it is good for rushing in that sense, but you don't have the TP, so I can't even say that this would be a replacement for that. And now... Okay, it does stack. So you can go invisible under 450, and then if you gain HP back from your pet, probably, you'll gain attack while you're still invisible. That's a neat combo. Alright, Mad God's Wrath. Release a Nova of dazing 200 damage shots across 3.5 tiles. Let's see what that looks like. Whoa, another EP, huh? But it dazes. For 3 seconds, okay. It has 3 targets of lightning. Okay, so it does lightning plus the Nova, and then the Nova has its own cooldown. 450 damage, huh? You fool. Ooh, wow, yeah. It's a lot. Well, it's a very sorcerer-esque weapon, which I like. Doesn't feel too different from a normal playstyle. Yeah, that's a pretty low range, though, on the triple shot. Can't go, well, actually, it's probably not even that it has low range, it's just you only have 3 targets. So it's a pretty close range weapon. And now, my boy, the ninja. Let's see what he has in store for him. I'm very curious. 275 to 400 damage, that's kind of low, actually, but Killer Instinct, a 33% chance to boost attack or dexterity by 15 for 3 seconds. So not only is it random if it activates, but it's random if it's dex or attack. Interesting. So we got Dex Boost. Oh, that's a cool shot pattern. Does it stack? Oh, it does. So if you just spam it, you can get both eventually. Yeah, it does behave like a walkie, but they straight up call it that. It's a wakizashi for the ninja. Okay, so that's really it. MP cost 90. It's just a walkie for the ninja. And you can get a crazy good boost. I know why they're doing all this RNG. It's so that way it's not too good. Because if it was a guaranteed attack or dex boost for that amount of time, it would obviously be really good. Maybe even a little too good. Granted, this is 03 loot, so you could kind of give it a pass if it was really good, but I'm pretty sure that's why they're doing this in the first place. Because they know if they made it guaranteed, it'd be like, well, then people are just buffed all the time, and we don't want that. So let's give a chance that it just won't happen. So it'll kind of even itself out. I like it, though. I mean, I'd use it. We have 2 left, yeah, Samurai and Bard. This is the one where we have Flawless Technique, 20% chance to not consume mana, which means it'll get regained. Did not happen. That's actually a reasonably low chance. 1 in 5. Oh, there it is. Didn't even go down. It's not as high as T6, it's a little under by like 100, but it has a chance to be spammed, so it's kind of, it might even out. Oh, and it works like that. They all go into the center. So it's like a spell bomb. Which means it might be easier to hit. So that's why the damage is lower. Pass through obstacles, exposed for 3 seconds. It's a slightly lower duration. MP cost is also up at 120. Oh, I can't use it over here. Close to the wall. I'm too close to the wall. I have to go here. So in a dungeon like this, I can't even do it here. Oh, okay, yes I can. But you have to be aiming right in the middle. That's rough. Okay, so I can't do it here. I can do it here, though. Oh, and here. What? Not here. But here. Weird. Okay, yeah, so you gotta be really careful around walls. It's more prone to not activating than... Well, maybe not more so than T6, but... Even though it looks like it's more focused area of effect, it still has that same problem of hitting walls. The last one. The last melon. Chief's Warhorn. Deafening Blast. Apply slowed. Oh boy. For 4 seconds to enemies within 4 squares. Of you. Oh, geez. Look at that. Do we still have increased range? Yes, we do. Good. And then we place down a banner for 5 seconds. Gives Berserk within 4 squares. Wow. A lot of things given Berserk these days. Oh, did I completely forgot about the Archer. How did I overlook the Archer? Mental Click. Whoa. 33% chance of increasing attack by a further 10. Okay, we've seen that before. Bam, it even did it. Nice. That's a very quick duration, too. Oh, by a further 10. It just gives you +5 attack for 2 seconds anyway. And then there's a chance it'll beef it up to 15. 800 to 1300 damage, whoa! And then +10 attack upon equip, and then they're like, okay, -3 dexterity, that might be too good. And it's 120 MP cost. Oh, jeez. No status effect, though, no slowing, no paralyze. It's all about the damage and damage boost. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are all of the Agent of Oryx abilities that I think are planning to drop from 03, but they're also going to be in the Tinkerer as a part of a quest. But the RNG doesn't seem like a big problem. Only a few of them had it, and most of it wasn't even intrusive. It was just kind of nice if it happened. But of course, this was merely an intro showcase. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to check out the next episode whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. Alright. See ya.